Hello and welcome. Right, we have some work to do, the biggest thing of all. Now, yeah, first of all, we have got to make a decision on the 82 Studios. The other thing is, you've got to think... Oh no, we did it there. I'm glad we did. I was about to say, oh, that's not bad actually. We also need it for the sheep, for buying the grass, because although we do grass, our grass is more important as silage than it is as anything else. So let's grab you. You've not had a fair turn today, have you? So still a little bit dingy this time in the morning. So then I think we're probably going to use could use the biggie as well. We could use the lorry too. I think the lorry probably, yeah, let's leave the weight as well, because it does seem to need a bit of stabilising for the yeah. Now the 70 tonner is obviously better because it's a push, so that is going to be well suited. You are 270 horsepower, 269, something like that. So it's lower than the others. Yeah, I class those. I don't know how you all view them. As these are still, I class them as medium tractors, which I think they are. I class them as high mediums. The high is 350 odd horsepower is the usual top end of the medium tractors, before it then sinks to classing them as large tractors when they get to about 400 horsepower. Right, so then, now we need to split this. Remember, this needs, I believe, hay. Also needs, yeah, that is a point. Do we buy? Because we're not selling. No, that's one thing I am going to say. For our new Cavalier Roy, do we actually buy some wheat, canola, corn, and cut some sugar beets? We've got beet, obviously, that's the one thing we have got. Water and lime, we can actually manage. Actually, that gives you the perfect excuse for making some more lime, doesn't it, really? I mean, because to make the salt as well, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it does. So we could, if we stick the herbicide, is it, which one was it? No, it was the mineral feed. No, that silage additive is just adding water, which is the one. Herbicide, that was the one we were thinking about originally. What I was looking at though earlier was this. We ought to switch our well, I'd like to try it, because solid liquid fertilizer again is lucrative, and we will be making that from digestate, slurry, and that, but we need to make some of the methane. So the best way of making methane is, it's actually grass is 30. It's even better than that. Chaff's not bad, but grass is absolutely amazing. It makes 30 sort of per 100, so that is a lot. So that we need to be shifting and testing it so that we can then do the liquid fertilizer, which is usually worth a fortune, as well as the solid fertilizer. So yeah, we'll just try another business really for a little bit. So then, anyway, we want to be doing... Yeah, I'm going to time-lapse this because this is going to be monstrous. We're going to do some lugging in first. I know... Obviously, yeah, I know that they've not got the animals in yet, but... Yeah, we do need some silage. That'll do nicely. Want me to use... No, because we can't get in there. The big lorry's going to, like, smash the roof. Might work for the... Ooh, no, I don't know that. It might do. It might work for that. So, we could. Let's grab the lorry that we've just put away and just switched his engine off. Would you believe it? Have I got an indicator? Yes, I have, right inside. Right, let's open that up. We need to be grabbing some just grass. Now that is a point. I would imagine Cavalier Roy has probably extended the capacity of the food somewhat, so I think this will cope with 108 tons. He did on a Maple. He was an amazing wizard for that. So, right, So we need to sort of, oh, we can't, yeah, no, we can't go in there in a way. How's the best way for us to do this? Sort of to go, yeah, that might be the one that's going anyway. Might be, although, no, because we'll be selling the, yeah, I think we go forwards now, it should. Just about make it. Might have gone over actually, might not have needed to be quite so. Yeah, these two sort of are stealing a bit of swing space. It's doable, but they are sort of in the way a little. Right, let's stick that silage in first. Then we will, yeah, don't not steal a tractor's swing space. Ooh. No, I don't think you can go all the way back in this, if I remember rightly, because it's sort of a, not an optical illusion, but sort of, it has got lights on as well, that little tiny lights on the side. That's what the ligament. Can you go all the way? No, it's still not going to. It's not going to give us enough, even if we do that. Yeah, so we shall start filling. If we could sort of, no, we're going to steal his space, but then it's going to need to go all the way around anyway. So I think let's just be patient. Let's do this first. We'll do 3 lots of each, I think. 3 straw, 3 this. We also need to get some straw inside, but we can do that when we've actually got the animals in there. Right, now then, you know what I'm doing, so I'm going to say my words. There's a lot to do, so I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that's a bit of an anticlimax in a way, because we've taken way too much. I really want to go big with the cows as well, as in like not to just get 60 or something silly like that. So being as I've gone so massive with the sheep, I think we're going to have to wait until I can recoup a little bit of a gain again. Obviously we've got the planting in that to do today. I think I'm trying to think what we're actually going to plough. We also do need to buy if we're going to use our new contraption, either a cultivator or a plough. A plough I think is probably the most likely, because we can manage a fairly, in fact didn't we already get the plough seeder, which has got a cultivator on it, a 9 metre really, which you could use as a cultivator? No, we haven't got a plough. Nope, we have not. Right, okay. Yeah, we can just do it on that corner. I'm sure there's a way if I do that properly that I can actually get in to do that. Well, after studying it a bit, it was definitely the corner. It worked quite nicely, as you saw. Yeah, I talk as though you weren't there. Yes, it's true. Let's pull down quickly. Should be able to do that. Might not be quite right. Try though. It's not far off. Needs to be sort of exact. That it should. Just camera's trying to snatch. Should just clear. I think it's just getting underneath that in the right place. Yes, nice one. So we 200 and something tons of that out of 300. So it should go into, I would imagine, I would have thought. Yeah, smashing. I think yeah, that's enough. If we can't really put another big one in, but I think let's put a 70 tonner in, and then that will mean that we can then use the carrots to top up. That's what I was thinking, really. This is sort of, do we know? We might be able to do that, thinking about it. I might be able to employ the same trickery, really, where you just tipping under the edge. It is possible. Yeah, I've used this instead of that because that's got two things and it's a bit faff because you've got to swap from one to the other, whereas this is just one massive compartment. There's no faffing around. So yeah, I'm hoping we do get some use out of that, as in for like grains on the field and stuff like that. The trouble is, once you've got something like this, although you're not always going to need 108 tons, I suppose we're going to try to use the other one as well. It's a bit tight. Just be a little. No. We don't necessarily always need it on that. It has also got the rear hitch, which is a fantastic bit of kit. Right, so yeah, 285,159. Yeah, I feel a bit deflated now. I was like obviously building up to grabbing the cows, and I was looking at the money. I was thinking, where did that 500 grand go? And I'm thinking, well, you did go a little bit big with these, but then that's what I want. So if it's going to take a month or two, is it the grass cut today or is it April? Yeah, let's have a look at the grass. I don't think it's today. I think it still needs to grow. Yeah, it's first growth stage, I think. Maybe second at a push. I think it's first. So we won't be cutting this month. Definitely not. But what are we planting in our fields? What do we need for our businesses? We need for our new business, the Cavalier, which I've wanted to work quite closely with. The mineral feed, we need corn. We've got sugar beet, so we don't need that. Corn, canola, and wheat. So I think we've missed the window for canola, but I'm not sure because this map. No, we have. It is still, in fact, barley we could, but yeah, we've missed it. It's typical. So we're not be doing that at all. Oh, that's annoying. Corn. We could do corn. That's in May. It is. And what else do we need? I'm thinking of, It needed oils as well for something. So corn we can do. Canola and wheat we might have to buy in, like you would in any factory. I'll allow it because are we selling it though? What are we? No, we're using it. So no, I don't mind it for a use thing. Seeds. I could use some of our own herbicide tomato seeds because actually that makes it 3 times the amount for adding a bit of herbicide. So that is actually quite a good recipe in comparison to the standard ones. Herbicide is going to be when the cows come in, as well as the digestate. Also makes some straw, which is going to help with the animals. Solid fertilizer also would produce, but it's the liquid fertilizer that I was looking at. But yeah, we between the two, I think, to be honest, we're onto something here. The lime, likewise, we need to be grabbing some stone water to make that, and then we're going to use a production shed for making herbicide with that, and then we can sell it, as we said last time. And we've got a genuine reason. Well, that is a point. We actually made that ourselves. We should be on selling, shouldn't we? I'd like to shift some. I can't remember how much, but I think what we'd like to do is that first set is shift into our tank. I think I did say something like that. Some of it was for us. So then, have we got a tanker? Because we're going to need a milk one. Although, yeah, would you really want to do? I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. That trailer might be more useful to us. Now we've got the 70 tonner. As, yeah, it might well. Now we wanted to use a 70 tonner. Let's not get sidetracked. If we're going to make this count, let's grab, yeah, I keep snarling on the edge of the. It's got collisions a little bit further out on that end than it actually has. I really wasn't hitting it, but it was close. I'll still take the blame, but yeah. So we need to buy something other than the Omatana, proper backs, probably the H2 Studios. Right, so we want one more 70 tons of grass. Yeah, now then, I think I chose this because speed is needed on this, and the Omatana's about half as fast as this. This is super fast, always has been, filling, and being as we need to do a lot of it, it's quite important that does become quite important, really. So I thought, yeah, as good as that is, if it was a smaller farm and it wasn't going to affect us in the long run, then I would have used it, but I thought it is going to affect us, really. So really we need to swap now rather than right. Yeah, so we will be getting the cows, but it will have to be when we've got a little bit more income. So we will be doing some corn. At the end of this year we will be doing the I'm determined we're going to have to stay. You can't just do a farm for a year and then go, because that's it. You don't get any traction, even if it means you're staying a bit longer. Yeah, that's the difference between a start from scratch and a normal Let's Play, and that's obviously something I've got to adjust to. Right, so 70 tonner, we want to grab we want to shift that, so we're going to need 2 tankers. Thinking about it, we're going to need a mucky tanker, things like chemicals and stuff like that. Now, where did I stick the lorry? I think I stuck it back over there. That's actually. Yeah, so we'll go and grab a couple of tankers, and this is what I'm saying. There's things we need a plough, so we'll grab the plough now. I thought we got it. We're going to grab one of the ridiculous Dominic ones, a 10.5 metre, because they're so inexpensive but also big. I think what we'll do is probably go for 2 of them, because they are very, very reasonable. They are super duper amazing. So we'll buy them now. We'll buy 2 tankers, and we're going to see that it's a good job I didn't buy the cows, because we weren't quite ready. going to need a milk tanker, so we'll go white, and we'll go for a mucky tanker, which will go green for the colour of slurry, but we're also going to use it occasionally. In fact, this might be the only time we use it for this particular purpose. Yeah, we might well, this could well be. Let's just really do need to shift that lot across. The one thing, of course, we are short of, which I was on about, is a telehandler. We still haven't got a telehandler, and we haven't got the money to have one now. So this is still a thing of the future. So then ploughs, I believe, and that's what grab. We can't grab them, but we can at least buy them. So these are what we're going to go for. Now we do. Oh, we got a stone picker already. No, we've not got the cash for one of those monsters. It's a little bit. I think, to be honest. Yeah, we will add the mulching. That's 21 meters, so it's not far off that. Really, it's just 2 of them instead of the 1. Now then, have we got a stone picker? No. No, we haven't. Right, okay. Now I'd like to... I'm not sure this is quite Mac Trucker territory, though. Quite. I think it's more like... the big, my old favourite. No, it's still... No, not that one. This one by Black Sheep Modding. Yeah, I think 9.5 meters is enough. And we will indeed buy you, yes. We will, of course, make our own lime. Stones. We need to buy some stones, don't we, to carry on making the lime. No, it's big bags. And, yeah, so this is to make lime in the... I would like it if you could be more self-sufficient with stone, really, but you can't. It's one of those. So we'll go silly. 5. So that's to make lime in our new place, which will also produce a bit of salt. And now 2 tankers, if there's room. Yeah, we look like we're running out of room, actually. Is it trade or is it miscellaneous? I think it's miscellaneous for the 2 studios. I think. Might be wrong. I frequently am. No. It is. It's right near the end, I think. With all the TLX and all of the stuff for this. I think I'm right. Yeah. And we're going to go standard configuration. Yeah, we're not going unrealistic. Even though it'd be very useful at times, we're going to stick. So we're going to have one as, yeah, I do like the illumination, very much so. Yes, I do like that as well. Attaches, I think we're going to go for a non-chrome. We're going to go, actually plastic probably is a good idea. And we're going to go white. No, black is the absence of all colour. White is all colours. Right, smashing. That is going to be the milk one. And we are going to buy a mucky green one. This one is going to be chrome. Yeah, that will do nicely. Now we're down to 163,000 and we were rich in a relatively rich anyway. Oh my life. That's one way to say. Well, this is what I always say about this when you can come and you think, oh, I'm doing really well, I've got $1,000, $1 million, and you'll think, yeah, I'm reign as king, and then buy a tractor and a couple of other things, and before long you think, oh, where did that $1 million go? Yeah, it's something that Daggerin said once when he brought $1.5 million from a Let's Play into his new Let's Play, and he was sort of like a bit defensive and saying, yeah, well, it's it won't last long, and he literally spent it within the session on a few bits and bobs, and I thought it's true. It really is. And you can do that. I don't like to because I think it muddies the water. But that's not me having a go at Daggerwin's way of doing things. He is the legend that he is. Yeah, really. Not that means that we all make perfect decisions. If you're a monster and really monsters. I meant monstrous in the size of large, not monster in the size of like monstrous. I mean, yeah, he's done monstrously well. So, of course, he's made mistakes. He'd be the first to say that, really. Right. So then, we want to be grabbing. Now that it is in the production shed, I believe. Yeah, it's just pulls along like it's just carrying nothing. It's just, even the tank is heavy, and it just like it sort of goes, I don't care. It's massive, but I'm not bothered. Right, we need to shift that out of the way, which this should be able to do itself. Should be able to. Has got the rear hitch, and it is. Of course, we all know that although sometimes the hitches are right, they don't always work. But this is fantastic. Yeah, I've had that before where you've got the right hitch, you can see it's the right hitch, but it just doesn't respond to certain trailers. It's really quite strange. So this is for us, and the bit that we make next is literally to sell. Yeah, this is for. I mean, are we going to keep it all? I don't really think we need that much. Yeah, it's true actually. So how much have we got? We have 80 tons. I think we'll take 19 tons for our own use. Ooh, not bad. And we should sell the rest. Yeah. So then, we'll do that now. It will recoup a bit of a gain on this. We'll also see how much the... Can we afford to wait till 10? Yeah, it's 19 minutes, so we'll rush ahead to that to see what we gain on the map for that kind of stuff. I could speed this up slightly now. It's something like 10. By the time we've done this task, that should be about it, I should say. So I think it's this first one. We'll have a look as we pass. Stainless steel fertilizer. It's this one here. Liquid. Ooh, now will it take that? That is a good question. I do not know. But our silo will. It is a liquids as well. That's one of its party tricks, one of many. When Rolly Christie puts his mind to making a mod, yay! He does make a good one. Right, so then, let's speed that up now. Let's go to 10. Yeah, 100 and some what we've got. 283,000. Not enough for the cows, but nevertheless. Now, even though we're going to be using... No, slurry. It's going to be used for slurry. That's going to be fine. It really is. Now then, so we'll leave this roughly by the cows on the side where the slurry is. Makes sense. Which I think is around here. Yes, it is. Cool, sort of. Go into the trees a little. We don't need to. Yeah, but I'm thinking about getting in. Yeah, we might need to chop a tree down to make this, to fine tune it. You've got to do these things really. Just drop that there now. Don't need to grab the milk tanker, but at least we've got it. Then, obviously, when it starts to become important, we're also going to put the dairy down and that. The other one, the Omatana, as well. So, but I think we're going to leave it there actually. Yeah, at the next session we will discuss what we are. So we're doing corn. We've got a lot of fields though, so what are we going to do? Yeah, let's have a look at our fields. So there's going to be a lot of, let's see if anything needs ploughing. Well, we know it does. We had carrots and parsnips. That definitely needs doing. Sorghum doesn't. None of them say they do, of course. Oh, they do. If we shift the weeds out of the way. Actually, everything except for 28 needs ploughing, so we're going to do that as well, obviously. We're going to grab the stones. I'd imagine that's, I would say, that's going to be a session in itself. So we're going to grab the ploughs, get everything ploughed. I might get some of the courses done, or all of the courses done, hopefully before we crack on next session. So that is the fun we've got next time, to plough, de-stone. Might need another de-stoner. We're going to buy the equipment as we need it, as it becomes obvious that we do. This beast is going to get a use as well, definitely. So yeah, I'm going to say my goodbyes. Oh no, not really finished. I'm rushing again. I am. Yeah, so we're going to obviously have to plough that little lot, and we've got a lot of fields. 34 isn't for use though, so we don't need to do 34. That is going to be, no, we said that's going to be grass. We're stealing 32, aren't we? 31, we will be obedient and we will plough it, even though it is grass. We will, and we'll relay the grass. Isn't it? No, it's only first growth stage. Oh, we're going to lose a growth stage though. We'll do that after it's to third growth stage. You know, when it would be bare anyway, because you don't lose anything. Not if you do it in the same day. It will grow. You've got to do that before dinner time though. I think it does something weird if you don't do that. So stick that back on. So we're going to rip the weeds when we plough. They're going to be torn to pieces anyway. So we're going to get all of that done. And then what are we going to plant? So we know we need some corn. We said about the potatoes for the Omatana business. So, well, yeah, sugar beets, we've got plenty. I think we'll completely outlast anything we've got to do with having nearly 300 tons of that. We do want some straw. Oats is a good one, but it's also perfect for making any kind of baking. We're gonna need something like the Lorts to make. Oh no, I think the Omatana does it too. Yeah, we obviously need to make clothes. I'm not sure if the Omatana does it. We have got the carrots and parsnip headers. Are we going to go into doing a little bit of that? Trouble is, we don't want to be using our harvester, as beautiful as it is. Is that worth anything still? We did buy it new, didn't we? It might get fixed in the interim, so we're not going to just rush out and do that. We're going to wait. Yeah, we are. So, has that actually got... I didn't realise that. Has that actually got sugarcane technology as well then? I was just looking at that. I did not notice that. If it has, it should be in here. Oh my life. That's amazing. So I hope Mark Thor does get it fixed, so it's not destroying crop, unless it was another mod, clash with another mod. Right, so I'm going to think about it. I think I am. I'll come back to you next time. Well, obviously we know some of the stuff we need. We know we need corn, but that's not till May. We know we need oats, and if we're going to do some of the... I've got carrots. What can we do though, really, with them except for sell them? I suppose that is what you would, what we're going to do. Yeah, carrots. I would stick our red beets, because then we need to buy another header. What headers have we got? I think it's parsnips and... yeah, sugar beets and miscellaneous. I think they are both in. Which is there. Yes, it is. Just carrots. That's right. So I think carrots and potatoes. I think that is good. We can easily fill our fields with those. And corn. Want to use one of the biggest fields for corn, I think. If we're going to do corn, like field... None of them are massive, really. 23, I think. Or do we do 30 and 33 as corn? 23 is potatoes. 28 and 29 as carrots, I think. And 34 is going to be lost. So do we replace with... No, we're still going to have 32 and 30. That is true. No, we're losing 32, so that's why we're doing 34 as grass. Because we were going to do that as the productions, but it makes more sense. It's not very flat. So I think we use 32. It's closer to the farmyard, makes more sense. But hopefully is far enough away from the silo that it's not going to get affected. And of course, we'll test that at the time we do it. So I think that is it. Yeah, all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.